What's up, guys? You like this video? Please subscribe down below and leave a like or a comment. Thank you. Hope you all are having a good Thursday evening.
On my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up.
The what?
It was like 11 in the morning, skip to school, that's a truancy about it. I made me sleep rest in the morning. I had me up about a morning. I had me some
Oh, yeah.
I had a sister about a morning.
No.
I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a vision.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Hey, I actually don't sound like an old man on here right now. Because of the Flonase. If I were to get the neti pot too, that would really clean me up. You don't like it?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in
Houston.
Houston.
It doesn't work like right away.
At NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It goes wide that they were weak against.
Carry for Lamar Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On second down, here's Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I apologize, my nose is a little runny, just took some medicine.
Third and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
I almost ignored them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
You're going for it? Oh.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is caught to Demarius Thomas. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. from 4th down to 1st.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history.
Okay,
but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Like 5-yard key. Yeah, that's
now a run. This is Alfred Blue.
Oh, no, they run the ball.
There he goes inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Now they go screen, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Oh, that was...
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'm only playing one game tonight, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Well, this game goes by quick, and it's giving them
That's fielded in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Watson on first down. Underneath for Miller. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Daddy, turn your car off. My neighbor's super fat. And everything just for car around. Let's go. Better hike the ball.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but the Patriots,
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. Everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On first down, it's Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Newton to throw. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. Okay. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
Love you. Good night.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. On second down, and he fires one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
To throw on second is Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he is is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On first down, it's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And his throw is incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Gano the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. On second and 10, Newton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. The final shot before the break. Watson going deep for Hopkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. After the run, Newton going to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Here's Newton now on second down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down. Here's Michael Palardy now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. He hits Blue. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And just like that, it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He's going to launch this thing way down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Here's Watson now on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Adams. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Houston. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Newton. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And down he'll go at the 25. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers, a ball carrier. They've got the numbers of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started. And
he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Newton on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because at some point you break off a run, but in this case what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
To throw on 2nd down, Newton, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And now the Texans want to call another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee.
Good game.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation